Hello, I'm Bryson Woodruff, and we will start this off by talking about the history of the Renault alliances. Our group consists of Samantha Blair, Ryan Harvin, Tanner Lane, Rachel Marion, and myself, Bryson Woodruff. The Renault started on March 27, 1999, and it was ran by a man named Carlos Godson. Excuse my language on that. In 1999, the Renault dismantled 21,000, which is 14% of their jobs of their workforce. Some local plants were shut down. It was a big thing in Japan. It was stated in the thing I read that it was like a celebrity in Japan. And Carlos decided to be the CEO of the Nissan company by the end of that year, and Nissan was getting half of Renault's profits since then. And with 2002 working, he decided on that Nissan 180 would be a 3-year growth plan, and they will increase their global sales by 1 million before the year 2005. But although they did not hit that goal in 2005, they got more profit than they ever have gotten with him being the CEO of Renault and Nissan. Also, in 2011, they announced a Power 88 midterm plan. Their goal was to get 8% operating profit margin and 8% of their global market profit in 2017. Those things also did not happen. But with them doing this, they got more than they ever have. So with them making these big jumps and big goals, it was way better than what they all have. And in 2013, Renault and Nissan do a common module family that they plan to develop low-cost development and manufacture their vehicles. They were trying to reduce their cost for their alliance to around 20 to 30%, which is a lot, but some things they may be able to do, some things they maybe not. Also to speak, they take control of the Mitsubishi Motors, and Gautam became the chairman of the automaker. And that's really big for him because now he's the chairman and CEO of all three of their partners. So which means that was a lot of money coming in for him. And to end with a little bit of their history, the alliance sold more than 10 million vehicles globally, and it became one of the biggest automobile makers.
I will be discussing how cultural differences affect how firms operate in the regions of South Africa, France, and Japan. First, we will start with South Africa. South Africa is very diverse. There is a blend of many different cultures in that region. They use a term called networking, which is the willingness to do business within their own ethnic groups. They're characterized by a need to belong to a group and a readiness to help each other within that group for whatever cause. Next, we will do France. France is independent. They're often called the leader of the European Union. They're very strong-willed on professional manners when you address someone. They also would like you to learn their language when you try to discuss business, but they will operate outside of their own country. Lastly, we will discuss Japan. Japan is relationship-oriented. You must have a good relationship in order to associate with any businesses. Informal gatherings are common, usually involving eating or drinking of some sort. They're seen as a modern culture with a mix between Shinto, Buddhist, and Confucian traditions blended with the current day institutions. They will operate outside of their country as long as you can earn the respect before you try to associate with business.
Does culture have an effect on automobile sales? Yes, culture plays a big role in car sales. If we think about the different types of professions that people are in, or even the terrain that they live around, this can affect whether they need like a 4-wheel drive or just your standard car. Also, in different countries, we think about the different styles that they like. In Japan, they tend to like the futuristic looking cars. In European countries, they like smaller cars. And this also means that the roadways will be smaller. With the cars being smaller in Europe, they also would think about the gas prices, because with a smaller vehicle, you would also be able to get better gas mileage out of that. And that's important because in different countries, the gas prices vary dramatically compared to us. So in Japan, the gas is about $5 a gallon. In France, it's $6 a gallon. And Central Africa, it's almost $8 a gallon. All these are different things to think about in car buying in different countries and different cultures. So yes, culture does have a big effect on automobile sales.
So I had question number 3. Is it possible for a car company to transcend natural culture? And can a car be accepted globally in every culture? And on Thursday, we had a group present, and Seals made it pretty convincing that it can be possible, but I'm sticking with what I think, and I don't think it is possible for every country to have the same car and be successful. Because countries base their production and manufacturing of these products based off the country's needs and restrictions. And some countries might not have all the resources and or the monetary stability to produce the type of car needed for the country. And in European countries, they tend to favor the smaller compact cars because their roads are tighter, smaller because of their city. So driving an SUV would be impractical there. So you don't see many SUVs anywhere around in those kind of cities. America has their fair share of smaller compact cars, but they have tended to go trending upwards of the SUVs and trucks categories because families are growing, the cities are growing, everything's going around us, and they like an idea of more room for their car. So with all that being said, I still don't think it is possible for a car to be global around and be successful throughout all the countries.
The Nissan Renault company invested 1 billion rand, or $60,662,980 This company invested this to upgrade the Nissan manufacturing plant just outside of Victoria, South Africa. The reason that they did this was, number one, to bring good ties in with Africa. The manufacturing upgrades also created a lot of jobs for the population there. The main goal of this investment was to actually introduce 2 cars into the South African market. The first of the 2 vehicles was the Nissan MP200. This was produced in the Nissan plant of Roslyn. And Roslyn is right near one of the 3 capital cities of South Africa. So this really helped for them to be able to introduce it to a highly populated area and also bring in jobs to that area. The next one was the Renault Sandero, and originally that was supposed to be manufactured right alongside the MP200 in South Africa. However, it is now produced in Mioveni, Romania.